This is Huiying Hu interviewing Dr. He Yaoyu in his office at 4:00 p.m. on March 1st, 2018, about his experience during Hurricane Harvey. After Harvey, what kinds of foodborne illness were related with Hurricane Harvey?
When we consider a foodborne illness, one thing considering Harvey is first is the food storage. So like we all experienced Harvey last year. So before Harvey came here, like the day before, everybody just crazy going to the supermarket or grocery store, and just try to buy everything they could, and they packed all the stuff in the refrigerator, and they prepare like they cannot go outside for about a week. And normally, when we consider food or ready-to-eat food, some of the food may only have an expiration date, may only can be used like, even in the cooler, it can be used within 3 days. Like some fresh poultry or chicken wing, or a leg, something like that, maybe 3 days. But you have to use this food during the Harvey. So that's the first part of the story. Second part is, for foodborne illness specifically, for most of the ready-to-eat food and the food, you need to put in the cooler and the refrigerator, which means you need to have a time and a temperature control. But during the Harvey, there's a lot of a power outage. Luckily, I did not experience any power outage. Maybe only 10 minutes, but the apartment or the house community around me by 6:10 have a power outage for more than a day, which means when you have a power outage, that means your refrigerator doesn't work, right? If your refrigerator doesn't work, you cannot maintain the temperature for cooler cannot maintain 41 and the temperature Fahrenheit, not Celsius. And the freezer, the temperature freezer maybe cannot maintain 20. So your food is gonna experience melting, and the food is gonna be exposed to the temperature danger zone. That even make the shelf life of food shorter. But you have no option other than having this food. So a lot of people having these unfreshed, long stored, and these temperature abuse food during the Harvey. So they may develop they may have a lot of foodborne illness. And Harvey destroyed a lot of a house. When you went back to the house, everything was like being flooded. And after a few days, you try to clean up and you try to repurchase the furniture you want to move in, and then you realize there's a lot of a mold growing on everything. You know what I mean? Lots of a mold, like it's not like the mold we normally see on your food, but it's like the whole wall or shelf of mold, and you don't know what species of mold it is, and a lot of people allergic to mold. Because some mold gotta produce some toxin, like maybe harm to your health, and also spread some certain protein make you allergic to. And we always recommend people get a professional team to deal with mold, because you don't know what kind of a mold it is. There's some mold like really easy and very normal and do not harm to your health, but it's likely some mold have a certain protein, especially some neuroprotein may harm to your brain or motion. So we always ask people. I told people, one of my students owned a bookstore and got a lot of mold in the store, and he was like, "Chandler, can I just go ahead and remove all the mold?" I was like, please don't do that, and always call a professional team and deal with it. So we talk about the typical food pathogen, and now we also talk about the mold issue. So here is a kind of a pathogen spread during and after the Harvey.